Hi everybody, it's AJ. I thought I would check in and see how everybody's doing today and talk a little bit more about spinal cord stimulation and my experience with it and what I have that goes with me regularly. Every day I have this medical card that is in my wallet. It has to go with me 24/7, so it is right next to my driver's license. And on it, it tells you what my serial number is for my spinal cord implant, it tells you the date, your primary care doctor, the person that did it, and it tells you do not go through an MRI, airport security, and you have to have this at the airport. Otherwise, it's crazy. It's just a joke. So heads up, spinal cord stimulation. If you have one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're thinking about one, these are just some of the things that you have to look forward to. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It's an adjustment. It is a total adjustment period, lifestyle, carrying things, adapting to different ways of doing things. My spinal cord stimulator has been a blessing. Yes, my pain levels have dropped. Are they non-existent? No. Will they ever be non-existent? Probably not. And I don't expect them to be. My expectations were, I didn't know what to expect. I know my trial was great. The relief I felt during my trial was amazing. So I was hoping for continuous after that when the permanent installation was done. And so far, I am extremely happy. I'm 8 weeks out. And when I went in for my spinal cord stimulation, all my doctor's appointments and the psychological evaluations that you have to go through and all the questions, my psychologist that I had to work with one-on-one suggested that I keep a pain journal, just documenting what my pain levels were. Say today was a 10, tomorrow was a 5, what affected it, what changes happened. And I told him, I said, I already do that. So for me, it was an already ongoing process. I wanted to know what changed my levels, whether impact or what I was doing at that time. Because he told me that starting that pain journal at that point, going back even 3 months out from a stimulator, when 3 months out you have a bad day, that bad day may have only been, say, a 4 or 5 3 months earlier. So you can live with a 4 and a 5. I could live with a 4 and a 5 compared to a 10 that equivalent was 3 months ago. I'm okay with that. So for me, it's been a learning experience. Today, if I have a really, really bad day, it is not even comparable to a bad day that I had 6 months ago. So I'm good. I'm not perfect, but I am good with my expectations. I am good with living with what I have right now. I try to look forward. I'm tired of looking backwards. I want to move forward with my life. I want to regain as much of me as I can. So spinal cord stimulation for me means that I have a remote control that I have to take with me. Mine is connected because I'm one-handed, so I can't see or get it up there to change my device without having the two parts connected. Because I have the two parts connected, this goes to my stimulator, and this changes the frequency. It dials it up, dials it down, and shuts it off when I'm driving. It makes changes, like right now I'm dialed down a little bit. The other day I dialed up. It just changes my frequency and changes the different areas that it hits. I have, I think, 5 different frequencies that I can use, which is great. And that goes with me 24/7. It is in my bag, in my purse, in my car, wherever I am. And because there might be a time I have to change my frequency. I noticed when I flew for the first time with it on, I had to dial down because of the turbulence. It was really aggravating my stimulator. So every turbulence, every bump we hit, I would get zapped. And it was not just a little bump. It was not just a little rise in the frequency. It was enough of a go woohoo. So it changed it. So I dialed down. I dialed down for my flight in, my flight out. I dialed down, I live in Michigan, so I've dialed down for some of my potholy roads that I go on, back roads, of course. I dial down a little bit. And then there are days I have to increase more than my norm. Everybody's norm is different, so what works for me may not work for you. It's true with medications as well. Another part of my stimulator is I have to charge my stimulator, and I have to charge it. I do it once a week just because I don't want to get down to the point where I am at zero, and I have a charging pad, so to speak. It is this right here. It syncs to your stimulator, that wherever your stimulator is located, this goes up towards your back and it syncs. And if it doesn't sync right away, you have, I don't know if you can see it, but on this side, there you go, on this side here, it dials, it just turns the frequency a little bit. And you can wear it as a belt around your house or whatever. And this right here powers it on, and you actually have to sync it. You have this green button, if you can see it right here, is what you have to hit to sync. And for me, I find I do it sitting while I'm watching TV, because that's when I can get my best syncing and my best connection. Because if you don't have 6 to 8 bars, you don't get a good syncing and a good charge. So this just sits back there, and you rotate it, you twist, you turn, you wait till your remote says you have those 6 to 8 bars, and then you sit still and try not to move. It is what it is. And from that point, my family jokes, because I have iPads, iPhones, they now say I have an ass pad. So they laugh when I tell them I have to go charge. So Mom gets her ass pad, and I charge my ass, because my stimulator is in my back in the love handle region. And when you have that, you also have to charge. The syncing device has to be charged too. So this is my charging device for my syncing device. So I have to charge my stimulator, I have to charge my syncing device. It's crazy that I have so many things that I have to charge. And you have books. I have a couple of them. I have this one that I have that has my date of implant, all my medical information in it. And then I also have this handy dandy book that goes with me too. It also has my Medtronic people that I deal with. It has their numbers. It has my doctor's number, his name. It has my diagnosis on it, what I have, date of install, and everything. So all of this lovely stuff outside of my remote has to go into a bag. And the bag Medtronic gave me was really kind of ugly, so I found this nice little purple bag. It's like a tool bag, actually, and everything fits in there. And then for my remote control, I bought, because it has to go with you, and if you shut it off, your device gets shut off. So if you hit the off button by mistake, your stimulator is off. So if you just throw it in your purse or throw it in your car, the chances of that button getting hit are quite large. So I bought a hard case pencil case, and it zips up. My remote control fits right in there, along with extra batteries. AAA is what it takes. So I keep an extra set of batteries in there as well. So, you know, any questions? I'm here. So any insight, any of your problems, anything like that, I'm here. And I'm sorry that this was a little long, but I just wanted to reach out and let you see what the spinal cord stimulator does entail, especially if you're considering it. So here at the JGF family, we're open 24/7. We don't shut down. And thank you so much for listening, and thank you for being part of my family, and thank you for supporting me through my journey.